Hello everyone, this is Saurav. I wasn't actually planning to make a video today because I really didn't had any topic in my mind to talk about. But still, yesterday something really was bothering me at the back of my mind, and today I just decided to address it in front of you because as I have said, I always want to be extremely honest about my daily life, about my personal emotions. And so today I just want to address an issue that is not that good, I think, but that's truth. So make sure to stay with me for some time so that I can actually open myself with you all. So yesterday was 8th March. It was International Women's Day. It's a really beautiful day, I think, to celebrate for each one of us, despite of our caste, religion, gender, age, everything. And I really wanted to make this day special. And it's been, I would be very honest that it's been very recently that I actually have started to feel the actual need to address this day as a very beautiful occasion to celebrate for each one of us. So I personally, what I did there, I personally texted all of the women who I'm close to, who have done a significant amount of impact in my life at every stage of time. Though I don't have connection with each and every one of them, but the ones who I am in contact with frequently, I just decided to wish them, and I really love the way they responded. So it was really beautiful, and especially the only woman that I really wanted this to this date to be special for was my mother, because everything that I am currently, everything that I think, my perspective, my daily habits, my moral, ethical rules, the way I treat people, the way I think of myself and others, she has a very significant amount in that. It's her existence that you know exists in each and everything that I do. And I'm really proud to say that all of them are good things. All I have ever learned from my mother are good things to do, good things to be, good things to think. And as I'm growing a bit, at least a bit mature with time, I just wanted her to be, you know, the central part of the entire day for me. So I just decided to, make her the day special for her. And yes, throughout the day, it was really good. I often joked about it with her. I wished her, as for International Women's Day. She didn't really knew that this is the day, what this day is about. She just said that, okay, today don't fight with me, you know. And she was laughing. I was also laughing. The day was normal. It was pretty well. In the evening, I went with my friends, as I posted in the vlog. It was going very well. India won the cricket match, and it was really good for me until in the night when I fought with my mother. Yes, I fought with my mother on International Women's Day, the only day when I wanted to make her feel the most special. And it was not one of the fights where we just have a little debate and it gets well. It was like a really heated debate that left us both extremely silent and broken. And I really, when I was having this debate, I was trying my best to prove myself right. But when the debate ended, I felt miserable. I felt terrible about me, about my actions. And I realized that this is, at least this is not the day when I should have done it. Even if the mistake happened from both of our sides. It was not the proper moment, it was not the proper time for me to act in this way. And and after the emotions, the exaggerated emotions slowly started to cool down over time, at least over the night. In the morning, it slowly started to ease off, and I tried my best to apologize to her about my actions, and slowly it actually, turned good. But this thing left me wondering about a pattern in my life that has always happened with me over and over again. Like all the days, all the time, all the dates, especially when I have felt that this is something special here, I have to do something actually better. I have to make this day significant, memorable. I've always ended up, making it more miserable or making it, distorted. This has happened again and again and again and all over again. This is a pattern that I've seen repeating every single time in all of the, special days in my life when I actually plan to do something. I don't know why it has happened, from Valentine's Day to birthdays to celebrations. Whenever I think about planning something, whenever I think about doing something intentionally, consciously, always something bad happens with me. And maybe that is why over time I have somewhere lost that excitement of doing those things or being prepared for those things. And that is why I have significantly made myself understand that I shouldn't expect too much, or I shouldn't plan too much, and I shouldn't force anything to happen according to the way I have perceived it in my mind. We as humans always have this blueprint, this habit of making a blueprint, or this habit of making a hypothesis inside of my our minds of every possible probability of this a situation. And mostly all of us expect them to shape it that way. I don't know if I could sum up this feeling, but we just want our illusionary stories or our personal stories to be true, to affirm themselves in real life. And that often leaves us with extreme disappointments, or sometimes extremely emotionally in vain, tired. I don't know why this happens. I just wanted to address this issue, address this pattern in my life that I've experienced again and over again. But I guess that's a part of life, that's a part of growing up, that's a part of understanding your nature, understanding the destiny, understanding how the universe communicates with you. Maybe this incident made me realize that I shouldn't try something too much. I shouldn't expect things to go the way I want it to be. And also, I should always be prepared for things to go sideways or go in the wrong direction. And I should always be prepared to expect things that are not so good. And that is how maybe I would be much more emotionally, physically, and mentally strong about the very random things that life throws at us all of a sudden. And that is why, this last few videos that I've been making, I'm not reading them from somewhere, or I'm not writing them down and then thinking about them. I just want to flush it out of me, all the things that I think, all the things that have been dormant inside of me from a long period of time. I just want to be extremely raw with you all. I know that these topics are not very much rigid or clean or sharp, but rather extremely ambiguous. It's like me talking or ranting in front of the camera for 10 to 15 minutes, but this is extremely true, that this is how we will actually discover the things that stay inside of us, and the things that need a lot of conversations in order to let let out, in order to be considered as a concrete thing. Maybe that is why I'm not getting any views in my channel, or not any reach in my channel, because there is nothing constricted or nothing clear that I talk about. I just talk about my daily experiences. But I'll be very honest, I'll make sure that in my future videos I will write some things down and, you know, concretely or systematically address them one by one. That way, at least if someone is watching that, it will be more easy for them to understand my stream of consciousness. But yes, that was what I wanted to say for today. This was a little experience, or this was a little observation, little learning that I gathered yesterday or today over the time of at least 24 hours. Not 24 hours, over the time of at least 12 to 13 hours. It took me a lot to make this. I really didn't thought that I would, address these issues, and I also didn't expected all of the other things to come out. But it was really good of me addressing this issue. Maybe I have done a lot of mistakes. Maybe this is the way I would be able to identify, and in that process to fix them one by one. So that was what I wanted to say for today. I hope you like it. I hope you can relate with me at some point of time. And I hope we will talk more about ourselves, more about our personal thoughts, more about our stream of consciousness in the future. And if you liked it, make sure to drop a like or drop a little comment of what you think about my videos, or what you think about what the things that I talk about. And thank you for watching. If someone is watching it, I'll see you again next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.